Hey there everybody, I hope that you are having a great day. I'm doing the Take 5 Art Challenge for August. This is a challenge that is issued monthly by a group of ladies that Miss Leanne knows over at Creatively Free to Be Me. I'll put a link to Leanne's channel so you can check out all of the wonderful ladies who do the Take 5 Art Challenge. I love this one. It's 15 minutes, use white space, circles, ink, and blue. I thought the best way to start, I have no idea where I'm going with this, I thought the best way to start would be with just a piece of white paper, and one of my favorite ways to use color on white paper is to use stamp pads. So I've got a couple stamp pads here. Like I said, I kind of sort of don't know where I'm going. I did pull out this 2.5 inch punch, and I think I might start with blue and then punch some circles, which is one of the challenge elements. So let's just start with, and of course I don't want to get too much on here because we're supposed to use our white space. Now the use of white space is really interesting to me because I'm a former songwriter, and we always, when there would be groups of us writing, we always talked about the breathing within the music and within the lyrics, that you don't want to get too crowded. So we used silence as an element in songwriting that attracts the ear. You know, when you're listening to something and all of a sudden there's this breathability, it engages a listener's ear. So I thought that was, so, you know, same thing could be applied to white space. All right, so I just looked at my watch so I don't go over. I have my blue. For the ink, I used an ink pad. I've used my white space. Now I think what I'll do is go ahead and cut some circles. I'm intending this to be my Patreon thank yous for this month. I'll put a link to my Patreon site. Okay, so I've got 4 here. I'm just going to kind of experiment with this for a minute because I'm not sure. Like I said, I really don't know where I'm going. I did pull out a stamp that I'm really fond of, and also I pulled out 2 stamps that I thought might be applicable. The first one is a face stamp that looks like this. I just want to get this part of her eye. So I think I'm going to take an ombre ink pad and just see if I can kind of get an eyeball on here. That's okay. Okay, that's better. I like that it's such kind of a weirdly vague. There's hardly any blue on here, but I'm making a really good use of white space. Oh yeah, that one turned out really well. Okay, let's see if we can get this one on there. Okay, that one turned out good too. So I only have one that I kind of didn't like. All right, so we've got our eyeballs. And I think the word that I'm going to use is art. But I think that I need a different color of ink. So let's see, what can I use? Okay, I've got kind of a burgundy-ish color here. So I think that is what I'm going to use. you know, this is kind of experimental. We'll have to see. Let's take the one that did not look so great and see how those colors match up. I don't like that because really that is more of a brown color. Let's take this Stormy Sky Distress Ink by Tim Holtz and see how that looks. Okay, yeah, that's more of what I'm going for. Okay. Yeah, it's got kind of a shadowy look. Okay, that's good. I'm going to take a little bit of the Salty Ocean, which is how we achieved our blue part of this challenge. And just kind of hit the edges like that. I think that's going to work, y'all. Let me take you in just a little closer. Okay, so we can see how it's looking so far. Okay, I've got about 7 minutes on the clock. And I've got 3 of these made. So let's see if we can make 3 more. Gee whiz, I don't know who chose these prompts, but it's like, yeah. I love it. I love these prompts. Man, it encourages you to be quick, to, you know, a lot of times when we do art, we're just too wrapped up in it, man. We get way wrapped up in it and we lose the joy in it. It's like, you know, when we compare our art to someone else's, you know, when you, comparison is the thief of joy, my friends. So you always want to be joyful in what you're doing. I've got 3 more cut out, which is the circle prompt. I'm flipping this over so I can stamp my eyeball on here. It's one of my, like I said, one of my favorite stamps. Okay. Let's figure out where we want that. Oh, I've got to hurry. Don't you love that eyeball? It's so nice. Okay, I've got one more here. And there we go. And we are stamping the word art in a Stormy Sky Distress Ink. Sorry about the bouncing. And hitting the edges with a bit of Salty Ocean. And I think these will make really nice art trading coins as thank yous for my folks on Patreon. Okay, I can see I'm at 9 minutes here. So I do have a little more time. Let's go ahead and make 3 more. See how fast we can make those. I'm kind of getting the hang of the colors that I want to use now. Uh-oh, that one didn't quite make the cut. Literally. It didn't make the cut, you get it? I can entertain myself all day long. Alright, there we go. Let's get her eye, get my eyeball lady back out here. I started doing the Take 5 Art Challenge in December of 2017. I was at my sister's house hanging out while she went to the Holy Land. And my niece and I were hanging out together. And I really wanted some sort of art challenge. And I discovered the Take 5 Art Challenge. And it was like, wow. So I've been doing it a while now. Alright. I'm checking the clock again. 11 minutes. Okay. I'm a little quiet today. My throat is croaky. Okay, there we go. Okay, we got 9 made, and I am really digging them. I think they're super neat. So I'm going to sit here and finish these up. Thank you, whoever came up with these prompts. Oh my gosh, I love this challenge. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me, and I will talk to y'all soon. Take care. Remember, all eyes are upon you. See you later. Bye.